Hey everybody, back for another review for Sentry City. I talked about this one in my Indies for September video, so shout out to them and shout out to the devs for providing me with a key so I could get this one out on the day of release. I've been racking my brain about my experience with this game and it has had me feeling a little bit mixed. Though the aesthetic and theme are fun and the pixel animations are great, the overall game loop had me quite frustrated, only to then breathe a sigh of relief as I finished a level filling me with a sense of more, only to then be put in that pit of frustration again. But why do I feel like this? Well, let's get into it. Developed by Crashable Studios and published by Flynn's Arcade, Sentry City is a cyberpunk side-scroller with gameplay that is part trial and error and part reaction time-based shooter. Each level and each section of each level is uniquely designed and not repetitive. It would sit at home with classic 8-bit and 16-bit games, while also at the same time having its own original mechanics and feel. Traverse the city using the motorcycle overworld map. Blast and think your way through the levels, destroy the AI brain in each sector, fight through tough robot bosses to uncover who is behind the city's AI disruption. Something I did not know until doing more research for this review is that this game was a Kickstarter that started in January of 2022 and was fully funded in February of that same year. So shout out to all the people who backed this project and allowed the developers to put it out on different platforms like Steam, iOS, and the Switch, which is what I played it on. Now your main character Chris blasts his way through 15 levels of varying difficulty. The controls are pretty simple. You can run, jump, duck, shoot, and reload. And what's interesting about the shooting is that you are unable to aim. You can only shoot on a horizontal plane and you only have 5 bullets that you can always see above you. Once you run out, you will auto reload, but you can manually reload as well. Now keep in mind that this reload is pretty slow, so do not plan on taking out enemies and reloading at the same time. They shoot much faster and more consistently than you, so as the description suggests, you will go through trial and error to get a good run. Once you finish, you can move on to the next level or try again to get a good time. Perfect for speedrunners, and after a series of normal puzzle-like levels, you are then treated to a boss that will test all of what you have learned so far. It's a true test of skill that keeps you on the edge of your seat. Let's get into the positives. I love the beautiful retro synthwave electronic soundtrack, the hand-drawn pixel art graphics and animations, including intro and outro cutscenes. The camera work is dynamic as you move with some zoom in and out. Even the death screen is dynamic as the screen fades into a different color palette. I do like a good challenge, and man is this game challenging. But being the crazy person that I am, I keep going forward even when I was dying a lot. Pretty much all of my finishes are at the very lower end of the spectrum when it comes to speed running, but I would like to go back and see if I could get a better time. But as I kept playing, I kept getting more and more frustrated, which leads me into what I did not like as much about this game. And like I said, I like challenges, but Sentry City was a bit too challenging for me. I may not be that good at platformers, but I did not feel as if I was getting any better even with multiple runs. Enemy placement seems too over the top and I couldn't get into the flow of movement so I could get a fast time due to everything being pixel perfect. Even the tiniest pixel would take me out, leading to even more frustration. Now there were also a couple of bugs with reloading and not being able to jump and getting stuck on a wall, although these were few and far between, so I wouldn't worry too much about any huge game-breaking bugs, but there were some bugs to be noted here on the Switch. So if you like challenges and you want to be a speedrunning champ, Sentry City is the game for you, as all of the 8 and 16-bit platformer goodness is there to satisfy you, but it is not for the faint of heart. I cannot recommend this for everybody, especially if you are more of the cozy type of gamer. I still have that mixed feeling, but perhaps I just need to take more breaks because I did play this consistently over the past several days, so it was kind of a lot for me to deal with, but I had fun. Sometimes I had fun, but I was a little bit frustrated. But I appreciate the challenge that this game presented for me, but I don't think I will go back to it anytime soon. But let me know what you think about this game. Let me know if you've played Sentry City already. Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your experience about how Sentry City is. I would love to hear how you can get better at Sentry City. If there's anybody who is a speed running type of person, I would love to know more about that. But thank you for watching this review. I appreciate you so much, as I always have a blast for creating the content for this channel. So be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more indie game reviews like these. Thanks again. My name is Chike, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.